here, the first Nissan 300ZX, a technological marvel. Computerized, digitalized, civilized. The new 300ZX, powered by a new turbocharged V6. This sports car is awesome.
Come alive, come and drive. Major motion from Nissan.
At your Datsun dealer.
Welcome back to the Maze Mountain Motor Speedway for the RTR Nissan Summer Series. I'm your host, Randy T. Rothmeyer. Tonight we have Group H. In racing tonight, you'll have James Elliott going up against Galactic Gangster. MF Doom be going up against MissNess. DMan will be going up against Doc. And Enoch will be going up against Crazy TJ. In our first race tonight, we have James Elliott driving for Fractal Panda Diecast. James will be driving a Sylvia 513. Going against Galactic Gangster, driving for Cosmic Customs. Gangster will be driving a 350Z. Here we go, race 1. James Elliott, lane 1. Galactic Gangster, lane 2. And they're off, and James Elliott takes the early lead. He's looking really good. Whoa, and he wins the first race. Oh, let's take a look at the replay. Galactic Gangster had a little bit of trouble going around that second turn. James Elliott pulls ahead, never looks back, and takes the first race. So here we go, race 2, Galactic Gangster, lane 1. James Elliott, lane 2. And they're off. Oh, it's really tight from down Paul. See, James Elliott gets away. Oh, but he spins out. I don't know who won. We're going to have to take several looks at this. Was Galactic Gangster able to squeeze back in? James Elliott pulls away, coming down the second straight, but he spins out. Oh, my goodness. Galactic Gangster never gave up. And he sneaks across the finish line before James Elliott. Let's take one more look. Wow, look at that. So Galactic Gangster ties this thing up, and we're going to race 3. So here we go, race 3. James Elliott, lane 1. Galactic Gangster, lane 2. They're off, and James Elliott pulls ahead. He spins up. Galactic Gangster tries to get around, he does, and he wins! Oh my goodness! James Elliott had the lead, he spins out, and he looks like he was trying to block out Galactic Gangster as long as he could. Gangster's able to get around him, takes the jump, takes the win. Wow! So with that, Galactic Gangster will move on, and James Elliott will move to the losers bracket. And now we come to our second race of the night. We have MF Doom driving for Mac Racing. MF Doom will be driving a 300ZX going up against MissNess for Dubious Diecast. MissNess will be driving a 370Z. Here we go, race 1, MF Doom, lane 1, MissNess, lane 2. And they're off. And it looks like MF Doom takes the early lead. Is he gonna hold on? He spins out. Whoa! It wasn't pretty, folks, but MF Doom took the lead, stuck with it, was able to block out MissNess there at the end. MissNess did everything she could to get around. But MF Doom takes win number 1. Here we go, race 2, MissNess, lane 1, MF Doom, lane 2. And they're off. And it looks like MF Doom takes the early lead. He has a little spin out problem. Oh! And MissNess gets around MF Doom that time to take the win. Let's take a look at the replay. my goodness, did you see the pass Mr. Nefarious put on MF Doom? We're going to have to take a look one more time. That was a thing of beauty. She comes out of the last turn. She actually gets up on the guardrail and avoids hitting MF Doom to take the lead and then take the win. Race 3, you have MF Doom lane 1, Mr. Nefarious lane 2. And they're off. And it looks like MF Doom takes the lead. Mr. Nefarious spins him out a little bit, but he's still in the lead. And oh my goodness. Oh wow, Mr. Nefarious is able to get around MF Doom at the very end. Let's take a look at the replay. MF Doom was doing everything he could. He has the lead coming out. Mr. Nefarious again makes an incredible pass. And she takes the win, takes the series. Wow. And with that win, Mr. Nefarious will advance. And MF Doom moves to the loser's bracket. In our next race, we have Doc driving for Doc's Speed Shop. He'll be driving a Skyline GTR R34 going up against DMan driving for Beaverworks Diecast. DMan driving the only truck in the field. He'll be driving a Datsun 620. So here we go, race 1, DMan lane 1, Doc lane 2. And they're off, and DMan's trying to keep up with Doc. He's doing a pretty good job, but Doc gets away from him, and he wins. Whoa, Doc looked really good coming out of that second turn. Let's take a look at the replay. He comes out of the second turn, never looks back, takes the jump, whoa, takes the win. Here we go, race 2, you have Doc lane 1, DMan lane 2. And they're off. And Doc pulls away pretty early. Never looks back. Takes the win. Takes the series. Let's take a look at the replay. DMan tried to keep up with Doc, but Doc just had too much in him tonight. Doc takes the win. So with that win, Doc will move on, and DMan moves to the loser's bracket. And for our last race of the night, and the last race of round 1, you'll have Enoch L driving for 164 Underground Diecast. Enoch L will be driving a 350Z going up against Crazy TJ, driving for Bentley Wayne Racing. TJ will be driving a 240Z. And here we go, Crazy TJ, lane 1, Enoch L, lane 2. And they're off, and it's tight down. Paul's beak is really tight. And Enoch L's trying to come back on TJ, but TJ's able to hold on. Wow, let's take a look at the replay. This was a really tight race. TJ takes the lead in the second turn, but Enoch L stays on his bumper all the way down. Wow, that was a close race. So TJ wins the first. And here we go, race 2. You have Enoch L, lane 1. Crazy TJ, lane 2. And they're off, and it's another tight race down Paul's feet, but TJ pulls away. Is he able to hold on? Oh, barely. TJ spins around right before the finish line, but he's able to secure the win. Let's take one more look. Enoch L almost comes back, but just a little too late. And with that, Crazy TJ will advance, and Enoch L moves to the loser's bracket. And here's your bracket after tonight's races. And in the next round, you'll have Galactic Gangster going up against Mr. Nefarious, and Doc will be going up against Crazy TJ. Make sure you tune in next week where we'll get started with round 2, starting with Group A. You'll have Mopar Mac going up against Cold Trickle, and Capper Deluxe will be going up against Curtis Lombard. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. I've been your host, Randy T. Rothmeyer, and until next time, race on!
Looks like Chuck's taking the old log to the beaver.